Hey guys, one thing I've learned over the years is that the truth does not need to be shouted. There are a lot of things I talk about on here. I do get passionate about some things. I get passionate about injustices and ignorant thinking, those types of things. But you won't see me shouting my thoughts or my beliefs at you, because the things that I say have the ability to stand for themselves. And so the way I approach it, I'm not going to try and convince you of anything by making you fear something. I'm not trying to tap into your emotion so that you understand that what I'm saying is the truth. I'm asking you to tap into like the logical and thoughtful part of your mind that can tell you that what I'm saying is the truth. It simply is. So I've noticed that the Democratic Party, now granted, like on either side of the political aisle, far left and far right it's too far. In my opinion, it's too far. You know, far left, even though sort of I side that way, I don't find them any more tolerable than people on the far right. It's just that the far right has come over and gathered so many of the right, and so like the entire party seems like it's moved to far right. The way we approach things is different, and somehow along the way we've decided that being educated is now a negative thing, meaning that people are woke. I hate that phrase, but in a sense it does mean awake. Yes, I'm educated and I'm able to think critically about things. I don't come to any answer or solution to anything by preying upon your fear, but that's what the Republican Party does. They tap into people's emotions, because if you think about the way the right reacts to anything, it's with complete anger and intolerance and the feeling of they tap into the mindset of the left is actually taking something from you. By the left being able to have gay people who can be married, that's taking something from the people on the right, which doesn't make any sense, but that's logically how things kind of are. It's important for people to ask themselves the question, why do I believe a certain way? And does the way I believe actually line up with what my values are? Because people both directions have gone so far down a path that it's extreme. And our country is set up in this manner right now of it's team against team. It's team red against team blue. Not recognizing, of course, that we all have more things in common probably than we have different. But what you see from the left is a tolerance for people's religion and things like that, but you won't get the same respect from the right to the left in saying that your religion is okay too. Everything on the right it is their way or we hate you. It's just such an intolerant political party. And so when people say, oh, we just have political differences, no, we don't. We've all recognized that over the last however many years, and with the latest Trump presidency. No, we don't all have the same values. It's becoming more apparent than ever. Ask yourself why you believe the way that you do. It's always good to turn in and look at the things that you believe and say, yes, that aligns with my values, or no, it doesn't. I mean, I've had to do that myself at a point when I wanted to stop drinking. No, this doesn't align with anything that is important to me in life, and or anything that I say that I value. And it's hard to escape that. But unless we're looking internally and asking those questions and deciding, yes, we're living the way we want, or no, we're not, then people are just going to continue to act out in a very heinous manner. And we're never going to have any sort of peace in this country until we can all get down to respecting all beliefs and all people. Christianity is not the only religion. There are all kinds of other religions. We have to respect that. We have to respect that a woman might fall in love with another woman, or that there's a man out there who doesn't feel right and wants to pursue what, learning about what trans means. And we're all living our own lives and we're meant to be autonomous. Why is one political party telling everybody else in the world how they need to live, how they need to believe, especially when it's completely hateful right now? So I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm going to continue to speak out. I know other people will. We have a choice right now to either sit back and watch what's happening, or we have the ability to say, no, I'm not standing for that. And whatever the No King's Day was today, it's happening all over the country. And listen, you have to respect that with terrible things, some things of greatness will happen. So the country is going to have to fall apart completely under a Trump presidency for us to recognize what we need to do to get where we want to go. And that means showing up. I'm not out at the protest, but I'm right here trying to reach people a different way. You need to figure out what your way is, but either you're sitting back and watching, or you're somehow being active. Whatever that looks like for you, it's going to be different for everyone. We can't sit back. We have to be figuring out how to fight to make sure that we're making progress in the way of civil rights, human rights. I'm not letting all of that just go in the trash can while Trump's president. So anyway, I don't know if this was meant to be inspirational or cathartic or whatever, but that's all for now. But I would love to hear your thoughts on what are other things we can do to get this country back on track, or even just to survive what's happening right now, because we do need to be creating our own community of inclusivity and excluding all of the people who are hateful and can't respect other people. So I'm here for that. If you want to be part of it, I would love to have you along. But that's all for now. I will check you guys later. Peace out.